Alright, thanks for clicking on the video. This is Gulpain, back with a quick PSP review here. And I saw quite a lot of, obviously with, Silent Hill 2 remake, coming out there fairly recently. There was a lot of videos being recommended to me on YouTube about Silent Hill. So I'm after seeing an awful lot of videos on Shattered Memories here as being like kind of a real strange kind of a game in the series, or offshoot or reimagining or remake of Silent Hill 1. So when I heard there was a Silent Hill 1 remake, I was like, oh, I gotta try this. So I gave it a go, but I don't know, I didn't really like it that much. I didn't really get that far in it, so I've just like recorded a bit of footage of myself playing it here, but it didn't really resonate with me at all. Plus I know the ending of it as well, so maybe that might have affected my kind of thoughts on the original thoughts on the game. So this one is Silent Hill Shattered Memories is developed by Climax Studios, published by Konami Digital Entertainment, and it was released for the PSP in 2010 in the EU. It also came out for the PS2 and the Wii. So you can basically see how I heard like a lot of the game was like optimized for like the Wii's controller, where you could like point the flashlight, I think so anyway, with like the Wiimote, and then you could use the nunchuck then to basically control like Harry and kind of send him, like walk him around the place. And there is a lot of like, they're not touchscreen things, but they're things that you do with like the Wiimote, where you have to like grab things, like when you're unlocking doors you have to like take out the latch and then put across the bolt and stuff. So it is interesting. I quite like that actually. There doesn't seem to be much combat in the game though. I spent my time running away from things a lot. Like, so when you're running, like there's sections in it where you have to like run really fast, so you gotta like run away from all of the things. Like, but I don't know, I like the option of stopping and shooting them with a shotgun every so often, those horrible apparitions. So this is basically, so I love Silent Hill 1. I really liked Silent Hill 1 at the time when I played it, when it was out. But over the years, I prefer the Resident Evil style of B-movie as opposed to the psychological horror of Silent Hill. And I have Silent Hill 2 on the PS2, the cardboard one. And, I like it, but I don't agree that it's the best game ever. A lot of people think, or I don't even think it's the best Silent Hill game. If I had to play a Silent Hill game now, I'd actually play Silent Hill Origins, to be honest. But this one's okay. So it's a reimagining of the first game. You play as Harry Mason, but all of the characters are all different. Like Sybil is in this, but she's different. And also when you go to your house in Silent Hill, there's like other people living there and stuff, and it's weird. But yeah, and Dahlia Gillespie is like young in this, so she's like a completely different than the crazy woman she is in Silent Hill. Silent Hill 1. So yeah, so it is kind of weird. It's kind of like in Until Dawn, where you're talking to I think it's in Until Dawn, where you're talking to like the psychiatrist. But in this one you have to like fill out all these like weird sort of like questionnaires at the start and stuff. So I don't know if that makes any difference to the game, but, and I don't want to spoil this either for anyone that hasn't played it. There is a it's not a joke ending either, it's serious. There is a big kind of what do you call it, like not a switch, what do you call it when there's a big reveal at the end? A big reveal. There is a big reveal at the end, so I don't want to spoil it for anyone that wants to play it, because I know myself when I'm getting into a series, and it is very difficult at the moment because all the games are on YouTube and people just make videos about them all the time. But I try to stay away from media where there's a game series I want to get into and I don't really want to be spoiled on the stories and stuff. So I know that's like almost impossible today because you can't really do anything without being spoiled. But I did get into the Mortal Kombat series, and kind of like a lot of the Mortal Kombat, not Mortal Kombat 9, but Mortal Kombat, it's just called Mortal Kombat, and then Mortal Kombat 10 and then 11. So I quite like going through the story mode without knowing much about what's going on. Similarly with the Yakuza games, I like kind of getting into those as well. So Silent Hill as a franchise, like I played the first and the second game, and then the third game I stopped. Once I saw Harry Mason dead on the couch, I stopped playing it and I didn't play the rest of it. I played a bit of Silent Hill The Room, but not that much. And then I'm trying these kind of PSP Silent Hill games now. Silent Hill Origins was very good. So I played that for ages and ages, and I'll finish that. But I don't think I'll finish this one because I just don't really like the way. I don't really like the way it is. You're just kind of running around the place in the dark. I had to turn up the brightness as well because it was so dark, and I'm getting this grainy filter over it as well. I'm not sure if that's just the brightness turned up. I've got the brightness turned up too much, and I'm getting this grainy filter over the footage. But oh well, what can you do? So if you've played Silent Hill Shattered Memories, let me know in the comment section below what you think of it. Maybe I should go back to it and finish it. I'm not sure, but let me know what you think of it. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Adios.